So this is our virtual tap class for beginning tap, which is on Monday from 6:30 to 7:15. So for our class today, my sister Liz is helping me with music, and we are just going to start with our warm-up. So we take our right foot and we do circles to the right, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 to the left, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 up and down, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 side to side, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and switch feet. Left foot to the left, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 to the right, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 side to side, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 up and down, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then we take our right foot and we tap the ball of our foot to the front, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 to the side, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 to the back, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and the side, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So then we do it on our left foot to the front, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 to the side, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 to the back, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and the side, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then we repeat it with our heels to the front, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 to the side, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 to the back, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and the side, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 on the left foot to the front, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 to the side, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 to the back, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and the side, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. After that we do our toes, and our toes are to the back, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, other foot, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. After that, we start on our shuffles. We start with some big shuffles. A shuffle is a brush forward and a spin back. So for our first shuffles, we use our whole leg. Shuffle. And then we repeat it on our left foot, big shuffles, 1, 2. And then we do it smaller. So now we try just to use from our knee down to our ankle. Shuffle, 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 shuffle. And on the left foot. And for fun, I like to let them do little shuffles trying just to use their ankle. And that helps with their muscle strengthening and just getting them used to going quicker and using less of their leg. And then after that, we have flap. So a flap is a brush and then a step. So you stick it to the floor. And we're going to use our whole leg. And really push all your weight down on the ball of your foot. And then we repeat it on the left foot. And I like to do about 8 on each foot, more if they're struggling with it. And then we use from our knee down. do our small ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Switch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then after that, we will move on to our scuffles, which is a heel and a spank back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Switch, left foot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And now they'll do their little scuffles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Switch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. After that, we will do our scuffle dig heels. So we scuffle, dig, heel. So you dig the ball of your foot and then press your heel into the floor. Scuffle, dig, heel. Scuffle, dig, heel. Scuffle, dig, heel. Scuffle, dig, heel. And then after that, we will go into our riffs. So a riff, you dig the ball of your foot into the floor and then push your heel through. So there's 2 sounds. 1, 2. And switch to the other foot. And then this is where they would start their across the floor exercises. So when we do across the floor, I like for them to move from back to front so they can still see themselves in the mirror and see what their feet are doing. So we usually start up at the mirror and we'll go backwards with our traveling dig heels. So when we do our traveling dig heels, I'll show you to the side. You step back, dig the ball of your foot, and heel. So we'll go back, dig heel, dig heel, dig heel, dig heel. We usually get about 8 to 10 in when we go. And then we'll start at the back where we just ended, and we'll do our dig heels forward. Dig heel, dig heel. And then after we do that, depending on how quickly they picked it up, how clean it was, we might do our dig heels back and front a couple times. Dig heels to the back are Bella's favorite, so we probably do those more than dig heels forward. And then we move on to our traveling flaps. So when our flaps travel forward, you want to keep your shoulders over top of you to keep your weight forward so that you can travel forward. So I will show you this from the side. You just brush step, and we'll do those traveling forward, brush step, brush step, brush step, brush step. And then we'll do our dig heels back, and then going back forward, we may add a heel, so a lap, heel. And then once they progress on to doing it a little quicker and running it, it'll be more of a strike into the floor, and they'll be up over top of themselves. So it'll look more like this. And then when they add heels, there will be 3 sounds instead of 2, so it'll be flat heel. And we just started those. And then we've also started working on drawbacks. So a drawback is when you pick your foot up in front of yourself, spank it back, and dig. So instead of just dig, heel, it starts in front of us as a drawback, and it's spank, dig. So traveling back, it'll look like this, remembering to keep our feet in front of us when we start. Spank, dig. And if you're doing this in front of a mirror or somewhere where they can see their feet, I like to remind them to pick up your foot in front of you so you can see the ball of your foot. And then after that, we move on to, we'll add heels to that, so it'll be spank, dig, heel. Spank, dig, heel. And then moving forward, we have recently started working on riffs. So when we do a riff forward, instead of it just being in center where we dig the ball of our foot into the floor and strike our heel forward. To travel, then you, after that, will put your heel down and then the ball of your foot. So there will be 4 sounds, and it will be riff, heel, ball. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Really emphasizing that there are 2 sounds in the riff, because sometimes it can get mushy and just sound like this. And you want to separate the ball of your foot striking the floor and then the heel pushing through. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then after that, we will start working on our maxi forwards and our buffaloes. So a maxi forward, you have a leap, and then a shuffle, and then a leap back and a toe. We've been working on these for a while, so your children will already know what it is. But you leap, shuffle, leap, toe. And really emphasize getting up and over on your leap. Leap, shuffle, leap, toe. And in class, we usually do 10 to 15 on each foot. Sometimes they want to do more, so we'll do 20. But it's usually up to them. I like to let them have input on the class because they are here for fun. So we'll do about 10 on each foot, more if it's not as clean or we have to go through it slower. So we'll do 10 maxi forwards on the right, and then we'll switch to the left foot. So you'll leap on the left, shuffle, leap to the right, and toe down. So that is a maxi forward. And with our arms, we start with our arms in first position, ballet class, and then we will leap and open, shuffle, leap, close, and toe. And then moving on to our buffaloes. A buffalo is similar to a maxi forward, but instead of putting your toe down in the back, you will keep your foot flexed and close it right into coupe, so it will hug the top of your supporting foot. So when we do our buffalo, leap, shuffle, leap, hold. Leap, shuffle, leap, hold. Leap, shuffle, leap, hold. And with arms, it'll look like this. Arms in first position. Leap, shuffle, leap, hold. Leap, shuffle, leap, hold. And they also like to do about 10 of those on each foot. And then after we do our 10 of those, we move into our tap dance. So if my wonderful assistant will turn on that music for me, we can get into that. Shake. Heel, down, shake. And hold on to your partner, scoop. Stop, go, go, dig, stop, go, dig, heel. Jump, shuffle, dig, heel, dig, shine, turn, toe, heel, heel, toe, toe, rush, spank, toe, push, pivot, turn, and shake, 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 shake. Buffalo 1, buffalo 2. Pivot, turn, shake, 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 shake. Buffalo 1, buffalo 2. Grapevine, side, back, roll, roll, side, back, roll, roll. And shake your hips. And full lap, 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 full lap. And dig, heel, dig, heel, dig, heel, dig, heel, circle, circle. Maxi forward, leap, shuffle, leap, toe, leap, shuffle, leap, toe, run and jump, dig, big snap. And that is their tap dance. They already know their tap dance. The music is Better When I'm Dancing by Meghan Trainor, and that is our tap class. Thank you.